Hey everyone! Hi, I'm Hope, and welcome back to another episode with me. If this is your first time listening, I'm really glad you're here. And if you've been with us for a few episodes now, thank you. Seriously. The messages, the questions, the reflections, they mean a lot. This is the Monimate Podcast, where clarity is power, timing is control, and stability is designed, not guessed. If you're here, you don't want noise. You want structure. You don't want hype. You want calm. And today we're talking about something that surprises a lot of people. Why do high earners still feel financially unstable? Because somewhere along the way, we all absorb this belief. More income equals more peace. That's the deal, right? Work harder, earn more, stress less. Simple math. Except it's not complete. Income changes your pressure level. It does not automatically change your structure. And structure is what determines stability. Money does not create stability. Design does. Let's slow this down. Income is volume. Stability is timing. Income is movement. Stability is alignment. Without alignment, movement turns into volatility. And volatility feels like anxiety. You can have money in the account and still feel tight. You can have a strong month and still feel compressed. Because you don't feel totals. You feel timing. That's one of the most misunderstood truths in personal finance. People assume financial stress belongs to low income, but instability doesn't care how much you earn. It cares how your system is built. You can earn $60,000 and feel steady. You can earn $300,000 and feel pressure. That's not emotional. That's architectural. Let's talk about what actually happens when income increases. Lifestyle expands, not recklessly, not irresponsibly, naturally. You upgrade your home, you upgrade your car, you increase your comfort, you say yes to opportunities you used to decline, and you should. Growth is not the problem. Expansion without alignment is the problem because something subtle happens. Your obligations begin anchoring to your best month, not your most reliable month. That's where fragility forms. We design our lives around peak performance, the bonus month, the record month, the contract month. We quietly assume it will repeat. Let's be honest, that strong month feels good. It feels like a new baseline, but structure should never depend on optimism. Structure depends on reliability. Here's a simple example. You earn $20,000 a month. On paper, that sounds stable. Now, look at timing. Mortgage on the 1st, payroll on the 3rd, insurance on the 5th, loan on the 7th, tuition on the 9th, income on the 12th. Nothing irresponsible happened. But everything landed before income. That's compression. Even if the number is high, balance is static, pressure is dynamic, and you don't feel your balance, you feel your timing. That gap between outflow and inflow is what creates tension. Now here's something slightly uncomfortable. The more you earn, the harder it becomes to shrink. A modest rent can be adjusted. A large mortgage feels permanent. A small recurring expense is easy to cancel. A major recurring expense feels structural, and nobody celebrates a downgrade. No one posts about choosing the smaller house, no one announces they reduced fixed costs, but flexibility is oxygen. Even high income feels tight. There's another layer. High income often comes with variability. Bonuses, commission, business revenue, quarterly distributions. Some months are strong, some months are average, some months are quiet. If your obligations are built around your strongest months, average months feel stressful, and quiet months feel threatening. That doesn't mean you're irresponsible. It means your system was built for peak performance. And peak performance is not the same as reliable performance. Let me ask you something. If income stopped today, how many days until structural instability begins? Not how much you have, how long until compression forms? That's runway. Runway equals calm. Runway equals options. Runway equals power. And here's a nuance people miss. Wealth is not the same as liquidity. Liquidity buys time. Time buys stability. Liquidity sounds boring. It doesn't look impressive. It doesn't signal status. But when timing gets tight, liquidity becomes very attractive. Here's another truth. Expansion feels powerful. But expansion without structural flexibility creates fragility. You don't need to earn less. You need to design better. Design looks like this. Anchor fixed costs to your lowest reliable month. Separate growth capital from stability capital. Avoid clustering large payments in the same window. Increase liquidity before increasing exposure. Spread obligations intentionally across the month. Small timing shifts reduce large stress waves. Alignment reduces compression. Less compression increases stability. Stability increases calm. Calm increases clarity. Clarity protects wealth. That's the chain. Now, let's address something emotional. High earners often feel shocked when instability appears. If I make this much, why do I feel tight? That question creates shame, but compression is structural, not moral. Instability is not a personality flaw. It's a timing relationship. Relationships can be redesigned. Income is momentum. Structure is control. Momentum without structure becomes volatility. Momentum with structure becomes freedom. And freedom is not about income size, it's about predictability. Predictability reduces panic. Predictability restores control. And control feels like peace. Here's your stability shift. Ask yourself this: are your obligations built around your best month or your most reliable month? That single question can redesign an entire system. If you're earning well and still feel tight, you are not failing. You may simply be compressed. And compression can be redesigned. Because here, we believe something simple. Clarity is power, timing is control, stability is built. I'm Hope. And this is the Monimate Podcast. See pressure early, stay in control. Join us next week for something just as important: why irregular income feels twice as stressful and how to stabilize it without earning more. I'll see you next week.